What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Way Back Wednesday. Today, once again, we're looking at Pokemon 2011 World Decks. Now, this is round 2. Round 1, we saw that Tracy on the left did beat me. I'm on the right playing the Reuniclus, Vileplume, Zekrom deck with Donphan. And Tracy is playing the Magnezone Yanmega Kingdra deck. And here we see a mulligan from Tracy. I see double DCE in my hand. I don't think they were good here. I wonder where my start is. So we see Tracy shuffle her deck again. Now, back in 2011, when your opponent mulligan, you can just take the mulligan straight away. So that's why I just took it straight away. Here we see Tracy get 7 cards again. Do we see a mulligan again? So we see another mulligan for Tracy. Alright, sweet. So we have 2 extra cards in her hand. And if I remember correctly, I think my hand's like really bad. I see the Vileplume in my hand right now. I think actually... I don't want to ruin it. We'll see what happens here. There we get 7 cards for Tracy. Let's see. What does she get here? Alright, so she gets a Pokemon down. She another Pokemon. She got 3 Pokemon down turn 1. Alright, very nice. So here we start Solosis. Draw into a card. So Tracy start Yanma and a Magnemite. So let's see. What do I get here? Here I see a Pokemon communication. Put it in an Entei Suicune Legend. This was used for the Reshiram deck, so you can beat him that way. Here I get a Cleffa. Now, Cleffa has the attack Eek. You shuffle your hand. Oh, that hand is beautiful. 2 twins, a Seeker, a DCE, something else. But here are Eek. Eek says shuffle your hand to your deck and draw 6 cards, and Cleffa is now asleep. Now, Cleffa also has a Pokebody, or Poke Power? Yeah, I think it's... No. Can't remember which one it is. I think it's a Pokebody. I mean, I don't know. Pokepower or Pokebody, whichever one. If Cleffa is asleep, it can't be hurt by Pokemon. So that you kind of want to flip tails, so that way Cleffa is asleep, and go back into your turn, you will flip heads, so that way he can't be hurt. But I think Tracy just used a communication. And I used communication on my turn. Communication is in format and expanded. You take a Pokemon from your hand, shuffle it to your deck, or put a Pokemon from your hand into your deck, and grab another Pokemon. So I don't even know what Tracy's doing right now. I didn't see what happened here. I missed it. I was talking. Alright, whatever, we'll find them together. We see a Horsey, so it must have been a Pokemon communication to get a Horsey out. Pretty good turn there. She gets a Horsey, a Magnemite, 2 Yanmas here. What else does she have here? Does she have a supporter for the turn or not? Let's see. What does Tracy have here? We see a Professor Oak, Yanmega, and something else. So we actually just see a pass here. Now Tracy does have the Yanmega and the Professor Oak for next turn. Here I get a Dewosion down, communication, and a... Was that another Solosis? I think it's Solosis. I'm going to the Oddish here. Yeah, I think it's the final play here. Get 2 Oddishes down, just in case Tracy can knock out one of my Oddishes here. Here we see a Collector. Get 3 Pokemon, so we just get a Donphan. Only really get 1 here. And put the Donphan down. And we Eek here. Very nice turn for me. We get 2 Oddishes, we get a Reuniclus, and not a Reuniclus, a Duosion, and a Solosis down. Here we see Yanmega come down, and Lightning Energy comes to the Magnemite. Here we see a Pokemon, a Professor Oak, shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 6 cards. Probably one of the best supported draw cards of all time. I would probably give it to Professor Oak. It's just really strong. Shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 6 is always just a really good card to have. So here we see 6 cards from Tracy. Now Yanmega, for Yanmega to use his ability, both Pokemon have to have the same amount of cards in hand, and here we see a Snipe for 40, killing an Oddish off. So here we see a Rainbow coming down. I'm trying to figure out where does it go. Yeah, we'll put the Rainbow in the Fanfy. Here we see a Twins. So we get 2 cards here. Now I imagine this will get a Rare Candy and a Vileplume. Rare Candy, Vileplume, Reuniclus, and we are good to go here. We should be able to win this game here, but here I get an Eek. There's no real need for me to attack with Fanfy. We can't attack with Fanfy, first of all. I mean, we can, but it doesn't really matter. We need to get Donphan to play. We need to take this deck slow. This deck is all about going slow here. Let's see here. Flip a coin. Heads, I'm awake again. So now Tracy has the ability to actually knock out my Cleffa if we have the same amount of cards, which I think we do. So, on to my turn. I imagine I set up the Fanfy here. Draw a card. And let's see, so Vileplume is just like the new one that's coming out. Neither player can play item cards in their hand. And Reuniclus lets you move damage counters around any way you want to. So here we see Seeker. Tracy picks up a Pokemon from her side, and I did too. Here we get Zekrom, a Blissey down. or Chansey down. When you evolve into Blissey, it says remove all damage counters from all your Pokemon, I think. So that's a cool thing with there. And we just see a pass from me. That is a bad turn here. If I got a Donphan, we'd be ready to go. But unfortunately, we don't get the Donphan out. And we're in bad shape here. I don't think the Yanmega can knock us out straight away. Or, no, Sonic Boom does 70, I think. And I think Fanphy has 70 HP. So, if that's correct, the Fanphy will get knocked out here. So, we see a Magnezone getting evolving here. Now, Tracy and Kitten are going to have to slowly evolve into Magnezone. That's what's going to take a little while. Alright, so let's see. Tracy, I think, dropped some cards there. There, pick her back up. Alright, so she shuffles some more cards. And Tracy, there we go. There we go. There we go, Tracy. Alright. So let's see here. We both get Judge gets 4. Sorry. Judge says both players shuffle their hand into their deck and draw 4 cards. So there we see a Sonic Boom for 70, knocking out the Fanphy here. Here I get a Collector. Once again, not the best supporter. We haven't seen anything really that's good. So we get a Fanphy here. And what are the 2 Pokemon should I get? I'm not really sure here. Now, what we need to draw into is Sage Training. Sage Training says draw the top 5 cards. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Pick 2 and discard 3. That's what we need to draw into, but we haven't really seen that. I think we're just going to see a pass here. Yep, we'll just see another pass here. Only 1 energy on Zekrom. Now, Tracy has to make a decision here. She can set a Magnezone and actually one-shot the Zekrom if she really wants to. But I think they're actually retreat to this Cleffa and just Eek and just try to set up double Magnezones if they can. Seems like a smart play. Yep, so we see an Eek here. Just shuffle her hand into your deck, draw 6 cards, and does she stay awake or not is the big question here. So, on to my turn, we need to draw into an energy. Please get... Oh, there we go. Sage is training, what I was just talking about. So now we get the top 5 cards of your deck, discard, pick 2 and discard 3. And Tracy stays awake here. Very nice from her. So I see a Donphan and the energy. Alright, so I'm trying to decide what I do here. Now I see 1, 2... Is that 4 energies in my hand right now? Yeah. So I get a Donphan, 2 fighting, a DC, and a Sage. And... so I'm trying to figure out what cards do I get. Do I get another draw supporter? This is a bad situation here. We draw into the majority of our energies. So I'm trying to decide here. We discard the 1 fighting for sure. And what other cards do we keep? Do we keep the fighting energy and a DCE? So we discard... I guess I'll keep the DCE and fighting energy. There we see a Donphan come down. Or do we keep the Donphan and the Sages? I think that's what we did here. I think we kept the Donphan and the Sages. I think at this moment, I'm not really sure how many energies the deck plays. So I'm just like, alright, hopefully we draw into more energies. Let's see. Is that a Pokemon? Is that a Professor Oak from Tracy? I think it is. Let's see here. What does Tracy get? The attack for me. Alright. So we see a Magnezone come down. We see a Yanmega come down. We see another Lightning Energy come down. So Tracy is setting up here. She is getting everything she needs. And here we see another... oh, I need to draw. Draw until you have 6 cards. So... Alright, so let's see here. What card? She can't Red Candy Kingdra because the Evolve in play. So she needs a Seedra to actually manually evolve here. Here we see... Okay, so she's going to send a Magnezone here. Now, Magnezone does 60 times the amount of energy to discard here. But I think she discarded 2. And that's kind of misplayed on my part. If we only did 1, we could... If we did Potassium Rainbow here, she would have to discard 3 energies and be out of a lot of her energies. So here we see a Twins. I actually top decked the Twins here. And I'm like, man, I wish I would have kept those energies if I knew my top deck was going to be a Twins. So now I'm thinking, alright, are all my energies prized? I'm looking through right here, and you see with the Twins, I don't really grab anything. I'm like, what do I even get here? So here you see 1 card, and if none of these are energies, that means the deck is out of energies, and we prized the rest of them, which is very unfortunate because we had a very great start. We had an excellent start, and yeah, we're just going to see a pass for me. All right, so on to Tracy's turn, we see a Lightning Energy come down to the Magnezone. Now, Tracy can discard all 3 energies if she wants to, but we're just going to see a pass from her. And we see a pass from me. Here we see the Horsey Seedra come out and pass from from Tracy. And I draw a card, and we're gonna pass again. So unfortunately, I'm not really sure how many energies are in here. I can't really remember, but all my energies are prized. So now we see Seedra come to play, and Seedra lets put one damage counter anywhere. So here we see the damage coming down. We're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna pass here. Here I move the damage counters around. Here we see an energy from Tracy. And this is going to be a long game, but Tracy eventually is going to win this here. Here we see another damage coming down, putting 3 on the Vileplume. Another pass from Tracy, putting the damage somewhere. Here we see a Tropical Beach, but it's too late. Our hand's already full. I think we already have 7 cards here. Here we see another Lightning Energy come down. Here we see another placement. Alright. So now I'm trying to figure out the math here. Where does everything go? Alright, so everybody has 2 damage counters out right now. We don't want Yanmega to come up and kind of knock us out somehow. So here we see Tracy and Kitten have a bunch of cards in their hand here. And here we see Tracy do a Pokemon, Professor Oak, just, shovel her hand into the deck, draw 6 cards. And here she's looking for more energies here. And maybe another, a Magnezone, but I'm like 99% sure the deck only played 1, if I remember correctly. We see a Tyrogue, Professor, Pokemon Reversal, Cleffa, I can't remember anymore. Alright, so we see a Tropical Beach for 1. Here we see a Draw Pass. And I think we're just going to see another damage placement. Alright, and another Draw Pass for me. I know it's gotten very exciting right now, and I'm sorry about that. Just like I said, it's kind of my fault. I didn't really pay attention to how many energies were in my deck, and that was just a very unfortunate Sages there, just hitting 3-8 energies when your deck barely plays any. I'm pretty sure we could have won this game. If we had drew into more, if we didn't have drawn to all those energies. Now, what is Tracy doing here? Is that another Pokemon, or another Professor Oak here? But either way, Tracy has 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 120 damage in play right now. So, she can't move my damage around. The only thing I'm gonna have to worry about is my Pokemon getting sniped by Yanmega later in the game. Oh, a Copycat! Oh, she Copycat here. Okay, Copycats. Oh, they do play 2 Magnezones. Okay, interesting. I didn't know that. But the Copycat says shuffle your hand into your deck and draw as many cards as your opponent has. So here we're trying to move the damage around. Once again, I don't want Yanmega to come out and snipe my Vileplume for a knockout. We're just moving the damage around. Here we see another pass for me. And I don't want to put any energies on the Donphin to make it easier for the Magnezone Prime to knock us out. Let's see, another damage coming down for there. Draw a card. And another pass. This is so exciting. Here's another damage placement from Tracy. I'm trying to debate what to do here. Alright. And there's another pass for me. Here's another Magnezone. So Tracy has 2 Magnezones ready to go now. And I think 5 energies in play. Here's another damage placement. Oh, this is so much fun. Here we're healing some, or moving down the damage some more. Another pass. Another snipe from Kingdraw. Another moving damage around. Another pass here. Let's see here. Another damage placement. When I have 2 cards left in my hand, but I have like a billion cards in my 2 cards left in my deck with a billion left in my hand. We get we have a Blissey Prime there, and we can heal all damage from my side of the field. It basically makes this game go forever. Now, if you see, I do have the 1 fire energy, but I don't think I'm drawing to any more energies is the problem here. So let's see another pass here. I'm just waiting to drop the Blissey till I can't not play it, I guess, or before something gets knocked out. There we go. So let's see another damage placement. We're just doing some more math here. Another 20 coming down. So here I actually, like, quote unquote deck out, but I have like other cards in my hand to actually fill my deck back in. Just deciding what to do here. So basically we have our whole deck in our hand right now. Here we see DC comes out of Zekrom. And the problem here is we can knock out the Donphin here. There's the Blissey, hear all the damage off. And yeah, there we go. So I guess Blissey says if when you heal all Pokemon, you have to discard energy. So that's why we move the damage counters around first before we did that there. But we see all the damage get wiped there, and now we get to start the adventure all over again. This is so much fun, guys. Here's the 1 damage come down. We get a fire energy, but I don't think it's useful at all. I guess what I could have done is maybe knock out the Donphan, sit with the Zekrom and try to one-shot, but I think the problem is there's not enough damage to actually do that. I don't think I can get enough damage in play. Maybe. Here we see Sikir for another Chansey. Tracy gets to pick up a Pokemon here, which give her a chance. Now she can use Pachirisu if she has 2 Lightnings in her hand. Alright. So there we see a Lightning coming down the Magnezone. And here we will... Okay, so she'll burn 3 energies, knock out my Donphan. Tracy will take a prize here. I think she has 1 left now. And I think no matter what we do here, we actually just lose the game. So we'll send the Zekrom here, and we get Outrage for 60, and then she can just Lost Burnus for 150. Here's another Sages. That'll do anything good in there. Here's the Fire Energy come down, and yep, we see Tracy do a Lost Burn for 200 damage, knocking out. And there we see 1, 2, 3 energies are prized. Out of the 6, that's why we kind of lose the game. But hope you enjoyed the deck. I'm sorry game 2 wasn't exciting. We had a good turn 1, but after that, when we drew that Sage, it was pretty bad. But thanks for watching. If you have any world suggestions or world decks you want to see, leave those down below. Have a great day. Alrighty, bye.